Beauregard Lippy. I'm over at West Liberty Lions Club Park, Sunday afternoon, the 18th of August. Just a quick look around, a quick spin around the park. Here's our pulling track, which is also the dirt that they do the go-karts on the dirt track. The city waterworks. People were doing family reunions over here in shelter houses. People just using the park in general, and the quarter midget tracks over right over here. They can race at night. They have basketball, probably shuffleboard, I don't know what all, horseshoes. Tons of ball fields. Nice trees. I want to go over to the Mac-O-Chee castle, not to be mistaken with the Mac-O-Chee. And it's in the Pyatt family. That's why I seen a rock concert there once, and then Terry Clark's performed over here on the left. There's a dump station for the RVs. There's a little, what was that, an outpost for a fire department or police, and the camping, and the horseshoe pits where they can go at night. The line of trees on the drive, the sawmill, which is all closed up. There's a couple logs out there though. They have a, okay, so here's another family having a reunion in this shelter house. Soccer, I'm seeing a lot of people playing soccer or whatever that is. There's a log for the mill, some walnut, and the sides fold up. I want to be careful up here. These are our locust trees. And I noticed out on 287 there was a lot of bagworms. They have a infestation. So I was looking for them here and I'm not seeing them. But a row of pine trees. And people just stop and read. And people who are divorced will exchange their kids. They'll just meet at the park and pick them up after the parents take them home on the weekend. So, what road is this? 287. Being extra careful out here. Some really tall corn and really tall weeds. August 18th. Some of them's drying up actually. We'll go over to Mac-O-Chee. I'm gonna start a playlist where I did the auction out here and no one watched it hardly. And I have a car channel, it seems like, anyway, so I'm not a guy who looks at houses. And then I used to do auctions, and I had some pretty successful YouTubes on those, but have not been to auctions. So 2019, it's been 5 years. Some monster soybeans out here. The Mac-O-Chee is to our right up here. Mac-O-Chee Castle. And then for over 100 years they entertain, and they charge people to take tours, and it's a tourism thing. And yeah, Ohio Caverns is over yonder here. This house here has like the best striping, lawn striping. I've seen weddings out here in the lawn before. I call that like the Colonel's house. It's gated. A neat little back road. A sign for the Mac-O-Chee. This is all historic in how we made Ohio with our fight with the Shawnee Indians out here. And the Pyatts had 1,700 acres where they were in wars, and they would buy land off other people who the government wanted English people to settle out here. So they did the homesteading. And up here is the crossroads of Logan County, Highway 1. So that's the castle right there to our left. And I have the Matter, the Little Miami to my right. This road meanders along. But we went clear in the top of this castle and saw it get auctioned off 5 years ago. It's had quite a bit of cleaning done. That was a long way to the top of that. It's a long shot with my camera too. And it's always been posted no trespassing. And we're being discreet here. I'm not too sure how well you can see it from over here, but there's people working over here Sunday afternoon. there's plenty of pictures on the internet of this house, castle. And beside it there was this is a people get killed at this intersection sometimes. The Ludlow Trail, the Indian Trail. Looks like some windows have been replaced, or at least tons of work to do in a place that big. It's all on a huge scale. Piatt Castle, Mac-O-Chee, West Liberty, Ohio. But beside it was I called it a servant's house, and so did the storyboards, which they removed all the storyboards. It's privately held, and it was in the Piatt family before. I don't know if it's changed hands since, but the first thing they did was bulldoze what we call the servant's house, which had a right there that blue. So that's going to be stoned in, I think, like that. Is that limestone? Looks like a construction. Nice green grass. The construction area here. And the drive. Just a long shot with my camera. It's a big, whatever's going to be here is going to be big. And you can get the idea of what it is from here. No public entrance. Follow progress on Facebook. Okay, because I've been on there. You can see the skids of the material, the stone, where they're going to stone this in. Is that an indoor swimming pool? You know, I don't know. They've dug into the mountain. But the servant's house, we call it, was the first building, and then they lived in it while they built the castle, the way I remember it. And there was a barn behind there, and I mean, there was room for like over 20 people to live out here. I didn't realize the lot was that big, but I do now, and it's probably changed hands too. I don't know, legally and everything. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I gotta see that. It was down on the bottom. I didn't see that. So, because I'm not finding out what this is, and I'm not going to speculate. And you know, whoever owns it, it's up to them. And it's pretty exciting to see something new over here in Logan County at the Castle Mac-O-Chee, 287 and Ludlow Trail, West Liberty, Ohio. Pretty neat, ain't it? Once again,